Okay. Okay. Good. Good. I probably speak in English because most of my documentation is in English, and moreover, I think English is better to describe everything I said. More than Vietnamese, there's a lot of words regarding Kubernetes and regarding Terraform, regarding DevOps that I cannot describe it in Vietnamese. For example, like yeah, some of them can be said. For example, like Kubernetes cluster, we can say Kubernetes or Kubernetes. For example, like Kubernetes service, Kubernetes deployment, could be triển khai. No, deployment is an object. I mean, an subject in Kubernetes, right? So I don't think I can describe that easily. I would say everything in English, anyways. That way, I think more people can listen to me, and I can understand what I'm talking. Hopefully, my pronunciation is not that great, but I really enjoy making vlog using English at all time because globalization. And I believe in the future, at some point of time, Vietnam has to, especially older younger generation, like my generation and above, Gen Gen Z must have a foreign language, a second language as their own. So English is the way to go for today. World global integration. Anyways, so you can see my screen here. You see that I'm trying to I have using some kind of proxmox. So I have 3 nodes here: Athena, Poseidon, Zeus. So we can see that each of them, Athena and Poseidon, they have a 2 volume, a local volume and local LVM. So local volume is mostly to store IO source images, and local LVM will have more volume. So my first volume has only around 250 or 40 gigabyte. Poseidon has a lot more. Poseidon has like has like 1 terabyte. Zeus is my biggest node. It has two disks here. One is 1 terabyte, another is 189 terabyte. But since we are using thin provisioning, so we don't have to worry about how much we allocate. The worst scenario that every application consume the maximum amount that they are being allocated, then this volume will be not sufficient. Yeah, we will talk about that later, but for now I will show you guys my Terraform code. But today goal is to run and deploy our. The first thing we do is obviously I will do another recording as well. There's good reason for that. I'm not sure if it's overlapping my my things. I will test it later. Actually, I will test it now. Let's just finish it. Okay, and then I just save it here, and I think yeah, just save it here, and go to. Okay, I think let's remove this. I have plenty of video. There's a lot of reason why I try to upload a lot of videos, just because I want to someday in the future I would like to watch what I have done earlier, which could be very fun to watch. I'm not sure if it's overlapping my things. I will test it later. Actually, I will test it now. I think I need to speak slower, right? Because when I speak very fast, I simply cannot understand what I'm speaking. But it's okay. Let's make things a bit slower. So for now, perhaps for YouTube content, I think I still have plenty of video to upload, so you know I have to upload it anyways. This is kind of out of the topic, but you know I have to do it now. So let's just upload this one. Yeah, let's go back here for a second. So as you already know, my DNS server, my Terraform script, we have SSS stack, we have cluster stack, we have proxmox stack. So probably we just go with the cluster is focusing creating the namespace for now. It doesn't have much. It has some label for namespace. It has a Kubernetes namespace object. For the resource for the proxmox. This will definitely be the first thing we run, and you will see that in the README. Not this README, the older README, I think. Yeah, I would just go create another README here. So order of Terraform stack apply first. Okay, obviously the first will be proxmox, then SS, then that's it. That's like, you know, that's all. Let's go to proxmox for a second. There are something I need to review. So the first one, obviously the values file. We want to check it for a second. So let's go to the main not the value file, the TFR file. So you already know that most of my proxmox server we have 3 physical nodes. I need to change this for now. Athena, Poseidon, and Zeus. So the host name is actually the host name I set in my etc host. It's okay. I have no problem with that. The virtual server, I think it's okay. For the DNS server, we will have this IP, the pi-hole one. For the Ansible, we have this one, and we have a private key as well. For load balancer, if you use the private key of the Ansible, it has 3 nodes here. Okay, I definitely need to remove all the plum to something else. So we will Athena, Poseidon, yes. So just make sure I don't miss anything else. I will just select apple, lychee, plum. I think that's pretty much good enough. I don't see anything else I need to add, except for the local MVM. This one is local MVM 2. So I guess I need to change this one to something else. So let's just this is the only one I need to fix. Anyway, I think that's good enough. Yeah. So definitely the first thing I will run is plan and apply. So I will just I will just go to Kubeadm, go to Terraform, proxmox, log into my address account because I store my TF state in S3 bucket, so I had to log in into address, and now I can just run bash run. Just 1 second. Bash plan. Yeah, let's see what happened next first. I will verify it for a second. Feel tired. Okay. So we can see that there's plenty of things to be created here. Ansible, there's plenty of things here. So we have changed the name. It's mostly a virtual machine. So I really actually started to apply it now. I have been testing it for a long time ago, and now just do it. Apply it. Working with the bare metal cluster very fun. To be honest, it's really enjoyable. The only thing I have to think about is, how to really. There's a lot of things to do in this cluster, no doubt about that. Okay, I just realized that there's one thing I haven't done yet. I need to create an API key. Yeah, I definitely need to create some API key. So the way we do it could be through SSH to the servers and run some kind of API to do that. But in my case, I think I don't need to do anything like that. We can add a user something like this one, but I think I won't do that. No, actually I just do it anyways. Yeah. So let's just access to one of the proxmox server, maybe the first proxmox. Run it. Then probably we just go to the antenna and go to the user itself. I'm not sure where to get that. Okay, we have the row here, so we have the admin row, so we have the form here. I believe this is the one I'm used to do everything. Now I just need to go to the token. We have the user here, this is the new guy, so I will just add another API token. I'll just use this guy. Yeah, we can just add it. So if you guys have this token and you guys have access to my LAN network, which is a Wi-Fi I'm using right now, not really Wi-Fi, the LAN cable I'm using right now, you guys can actually connect to my cluster. But I don't worry about that too much because it is a home lab server anyways. I don't put any credential in my server like payment and cloud account, things like that, so I'm not that much worry. You have to be very careful in every ways. You don't know what will happen in your life, so you have to be really prepared for everything, and cautious. The most important thing is cautious for everything. So anyways, I will just configure my I think the plan has to be updated here. So the same value with just this one. The only thing different is a secret, so I don't change the secret for now. So after that we can just escape it and run the plan. So this video is not for beginner. Obviously, you guys have to know some knowledge about the form, and so I'm just really doing some kind of vlog right now. I'm not really doing some kind of teaching and things like that. So bear with me that. It's Friday now and I'm kind of tired. I really want to sleep. I have not slept well in previous lately because try to I try to have this thing working. Let me try to see what happened. So I don't see any kind of chatting channel here. I think I'm not sure how I can view chat channel. So I probably see that we can. Yeah, this is me. That's okay. I don't have any problem. But let's just go with for now. Okay, it still failed. Let me just take a look. Okay, there's something wrong with the proxmox provider. It was working with the previous version of Terraform, but now it just it's just not working. That caps hard. So I'm not really sure. So 2.9.11, and my version is hopefully it's lower version. Okay, that's a good thing. I can upgrade this one. Let's just try with select this one. I'm not sure if anything changed regarding this. I'm not sure if it's any kind of releasing. I think I will try to stay awake until 12 and then I have a good sleep. Then I will do everything. I will continue everything tomorrow. Tomorrow I actually want to focus in the ham chart and things like that. There are plenty of things to deploy in ham chart. The local source traffic, the SEP the Calico. I think Calico will be installed earlier, but yeah, we have plenty of things to deploy in the cluster. So come on. It's really cool if there's some open source developer. They're just a hero of this world. Without them, life would be much harder. I'm not sure if I can write Terraform provider using Python, but Golang, I think there's a reason why a lot of people write Golang instead of using Python. I mean, Python is a lot easier to use, right? To be honest, I think, but I have no idea why people go with Golang more. There has to be some reason for that. Especially in open source world, people just go with Golang. Probably in the future, I might need to learn the Golang anyways. Maybe I need to get familiar with its stack. Yeah. I think it's creating. Let me check the Starting running. I don't see any virtual machine coming up, which is very weird to me, by the way. Probably this is the endpoint. This is actually the endpoint I'm using right now. The only thing I'm not sure is that okay, this log is going to be huge. I'm not sure. I'm not going to reach this log. I probably just go to Terraform, proxmox, and tail the Terraform logs. Okay, so new version of Terraform is actually not working. It's very strange. And it's not failing. It's not actually creating anything here, so okay, with our proxmox server, with Terraform working, it will be a huge pain for me to really, yeah, that sucks. Yeah, one thing I haven't tried, which is go directly to this endpoint and try to run something like it. And the blind file, probably need to remove it before we run anything out. The Docker is expired, okay. Oh, okay, the permission is wrong. That's understandable, yeah. I should do something else. I wish you, yeah, just go with Terraform. Okay, let's just go back with this one. Check the version again. No, the plan. Yeah, so the permission is wrong. That's why it's failing. So we have to watch out for that. Okay, I feel we should be. sucks. Yeah, let's sleep again. I really want to sleep now, man. But don't worry, it will take a few seconds for me to have everything running. So, Terraform SLS, and then we can run some Ansible script, and that's it. Once I get the Kubernetes run up, I can just sleep. Then tomorrow we can work on a ham chat installation, storage and networking solution for Kubernetes. So I think that's pretty much it. This everything is run up now. It's still not everything run up, so there definitely something wrong with the bone or the group or the token itself. Can I test API this guy? It's supposed to work, right? I mean, it used to work and now it's not working. My first streaming channel just failed. Normally when I start running Terraform apply, it should show anything up here, but now it's not. I mean, it's really something make me worry. So, yeah. I mean, it's supposed to work, right? I can just try another token here. Probably I would try to do that now. Just it's supposed to work. No, sometimes you have to deal with a lot of error, and that's how life is working. You have to deal with a lot of failing. You have to fall out a lot of time. So that's something you have to deal with. The only thing you're not very sure about is if that I need to do anything with the Terraform. So we know the target node is Athena, that's fine. Poseidon, that's fine. Jesus, that's fine. And I think I will try to finish at least have at least a node working first. So yeah, you know what? Oh, sorry guys. I think I need to collapse the whole thing down. I will just try to have at least a 0 instant camera first, then we talk about anything else. Yeah, so I just have the DNS server run out first. Hopefully we can have something working. Meanwhile, let me just check the Terraform provider for a second. I'm not sure if they have changed anything. But for the provider, I think possibly they can change it. I'm just not 100% sure. Meanwhile, I can just try to create a VM here. So the point here is you don't actually have template to do that. That's why it's failing. So the very first step is, the very first step is the prerequisite is where you will have the prerequisites, right? How can I pronounce it? Prerequisite. Okay. So what do we learn here? So we definitely need to run this playbook first. We have to create a VM template source before we do anything else. That's pretty much it. Yeah, so let me just go here, run on Ansible node first. So let me just go to Ansible. Just run it. As long as you have the SSH key, you don't have to worry about anything. There's one thing I'm not sure though, which is do I actually have some kind of it will probably fail. Oh, okay, for real, it's not fail. Yeah, basically I already this one I was actually using some kind of installation, but I already have it, so we don't really need to do anything with it. So I think that's pretty good. Yeah, so here what I expect is we have this we got this running. So now I actually gonna go back here and try to log in again to my REST account. It expires every 30 minutes, so we have to be aware of that. So what is happening here is actually upgrading the template for it. So the Cloud Unity template, and this will be used for creating the virtual machine. So it's the understandable. That's why it failed because of missing the correct authentication and authorization. So you have to have good has authentication, and then you have good authorization, and then you must have the template to create the virtual machine. So those are the prerequisites. We are failing that quite often recently, so it's okay. At least I know it now. I see it's running and bound it up, so that's a good thing. So let's just go back to the variable. We probably want to implement things. Yeah. So the Bible virtual machine is starting, which is okay for me. Okay, is that interesting? I cannot put anything into this one, so let me just go here. So go to leave to busy. Okay, that interesting. I think there's something wrong with the way we upload the file. I think. Could be either here or here. I'm not sure, but could be for the web. It's for the virtual machine as well. So probably I just need to make a directory for it. Yeah, just run it again. Meanwhile, we just go to this left side. So I probably need to create a snippet directory anyways in some way. So I think I need to update my virtual machine template here and create a directory. So where is this right again? Valid busy snippet. This is very weird. Is that the only guy who doesn't have that? No, this is a joke. This is definitely a joke. So I'm not sure why this snippet is wrong. I don't get it, man. Okay, there's some reason why. So only the first proxmox is actually has something in it. Yes, just let's wait for a few seconds. But obviously, when I look at this console, I see a lot of. I think I can just destroy it. It's actually very slow and said it cannot read any from CD-ROM, which is definitely very weird to see that. So it doesn't have any kind of VM disks. It has cloud init VM disks, but yeah, it's alright, guys. Okay, so let's just try to run it again. It's very weird to see the snippet has become a directory, which is very weird. And the second thing is that you basically you have to it's just not running or working. So I assume that the cloud init has some problem, possibly some problem with the playbook itself. I mean, I just run this one and I don't really do anything else. And yeah. So I'm not really sure to be exact. Let's just wait. Okay, I think I have this running. You have to be really patient with time. It's fucking fail. I will try to first was obviously I need to destroy everything first. Nothing to boot. Okay. So I think in my playbook. I think I forgot to import. Okay, I did import this here. So there's something wrong with it. I guess just wait for it to finish destroying everything, and then I can try to create I have destroyed like all the. Oh my god, this is not working, man. Oh my god, it's just not fucking working, man. I destroy every fucking things, but oh man. I mean, come on, damn it. What the hell? Is there anyone who actually maintaining this? Yes, 1.1 thousand. I wish I have some Golang. I wish I have some kind of Golang knowledge, you know, because I'm not sure what the hell they are writing in this case, because the Golang language is really difficult to understand. And when you're doing something for a long time, you do not go back, is that you definitely have some problem. Let me try to fix this. I think probably we can just do the same thing like the above command, which I simply install the proxmox virtual machine. So not really copy, but rather just clone the Ubuntu. Yeah. So this time I think we will have something like this. It definitely takes some time, but it's several hours to do that. Yeah, and then we initiate some kind of cloud drive. This is downloading, and then we set some rich network, import the X there. No doubt it will be this one. To the local MVM. And then we set the attach a new network drive, which is this way. And then we can check the network, cloud it, set up boutiques. And then we can set the serial socket. You can just clone it and check it. Probably we can just try to add some kind of SS key. I'm not sure about that, but no, maybe just do the pipeline. I know it for sure it is not that. We can try to run the QE deletion in the future when we try to destroy something. So we don't need to wait for that. I can try to do that, but let's just try to make sure there's a virtual machine running up correctly again. And we have that. Just deploy it. And probably we have something running. Which is this guy. Yeah, start it. Stop 02. I mean, it's just strange to see that kind of things happening. So there's cloud in here, but you don't actually have boot. You don't actually boot it from that disk. So it's pretty strange to see that. We just try to do is just one more time. There's something could be expiring, I'm not sure, but yeah. is that supposed to be 0? That's something I'm not doing correctly. So then I can just set the template here. I think linked clone is enough, right? I mean, you don't need to really put anything in that linked clone. I mean, in the main virtual machine, you don't need a full clone. So we can just make it false. It is this case. Just start it. So that is something different. I'm never thinking. Yeah, just try to run it. So probably beside copying this file to the correct directory for the root, can let me just dispose this one for now, and we can just no, just I haven't tried this one. Let's just do it separately. I mean, when I run the user data, I already have this thing, so we don't really need that, to be honest. It's not necessarily worth it. And yeah, so something down here we need to fix. So I think, wait a fucking minute. So there's something I need to think about. We need to try to fix this one. So my current proxmox version is 7.2. I'm not sure if this is something I should do, but the hell? Okay, we have this one working, so it's huge. It's huge. No doubt it's huge. I mean, we just finished it and it's just working, which is really cool. So now my question is that does this virtual machine is actually different with what I'm using now? So I honestly am not very sure. I will try to copy the whole thing here to my to this one. Just copy below it and see what will be different. So the VMID will definitely be okay. Did I recording at the same time? Okay, that's fine. So this one definitely be the VMD. So I think there's one difference is we don't add a CPU memory, something like that. We purely just okay. That's one thing I don't have is for this guy is actually the name. So we just go with the name as well. I think this one is kind of exactly the same things that I have done, so we don't need to care much about that. This one is actually the same thing as well. This one is hell no, it's actually the same thing as well, no doubt. That's this thing, same thing. So what is the difference here? Oh, we have the boot C. No, wait a minute. I do have the boot C here. So same thing. Same thing. Only thing different is that we don't have the agent enable. So yeah, just forget about that for now. I guess we can just destroy it and then we can recreate it again. I think there's no problem with that. So probably I just go back here and go to Ansible and run the template again. That's long word. That's another thing I think I should do it tonight. An improvement in the on destroy thing. So the virtual machine, whenever we destroy it, we really want to run a remote script, run an execution. So to really run an execution, we must SSH to connect to the cloud to the on destroy remote execution. I'm not sure I have done it earlier before, but yeah, I should do it. So something called on destroy. So I think there has something to do with the life cycle of this one. yeah, I'm not sure. I should run some kind of reboot destroy and try to make it okay. We have the VMID to working with, so I probably just add something here. So we can use something like when destroy or something like that. So definitely the SSH key, as you already know. We can use Terraform connection. The user is root, but the host name perhaps I think I need to create some PFR to map it, to map the proxmox 1 to 3 and we have the physical node here, which is pretty neat. So definitely the host name will be h-value docket, yeah, target node, which is correct. And then we have some kind of SSH, which is we will use the SSH key. I think in the version should have TFR should have some kind of key, yeah. So it should be proxmox private key here. I think we can put data in all the place. We can just create another data.tf, and then we can actually put those there to be reused every time. So in this particular case, we can just use this one. So the virtual machine again with this private key. And the way I do it is really simple. I can do some kind of Kubeadm stop. For example, I can do something like Kubeadm stop the 124 and destroy 124. So this 124 is the VMID, as we already know. So it could be, obviously it will be the VMID, which is h.value.vmid. So I think, yeah, we can just go with it. I will just delete this thing for now. Talent. Okay, so I will just test it this one with a very simple TFR first. So probably just go with DNS for now. Yes, I think that would be a lot easier for us. So it says it's invalid. I guess it makes sense in some way. Let me just go back to the virtual machine to check it. Okay, so this result will be not working for us because we cannot reference the value of the TF-VAR file during destroy. So what I can do is reference output of it. So the good thing is that we don't have no, damn it. Right. So basically I don't have the VMID for this guy, so I cannot destroy it this way. So the way I can do it by simply put it into module, something like that. Yeah, so I will probably just use module and so I think create module is very simple. You provide all the information you need to create this one, like the description, the socket, and everything like that. So it will simplify the interface just a bit more. So first of all, I will just create an main.tf, and this one you definitely create, has this one. Something like this one you keep it anyways, but for things like this you can just replace it with some kind of variable, depending on, you don't really care about that. So we can just change all the value. First we change all the value to something else. And you change the key. You change the key to something else as well. So I believe the key could be var.name. So all this var we definitely want to copy it. Sorry guys, not this. And you copy it to something called variables. Yeah, so create some value. We create some kind of variable for it. So we commit the variable. Before I do that, I need to check for duplications. Like I notice duplication for sure. The name, duplicate, the PMID is duplicate as well. I'm not sure of common config. Do we actually need to keep some common config here? No, we don't need that, so we can remove this guy as well. This one we don't need that as well. So otherwise I think let's just go back here for a second. So otherwise I think we don't need the connection. The address is okay, the socket is okay, the memory is okay, there's nothing else we need to worry about. This one, the diagnosis is okay. So if you look at the main.tf, I think it's actually very clean. So so I think that's it for now. I'm not sure if I need to change anything else. Yeah, so let's just make a variable out of it. Variable type string default. So I think this one are required, so we don't need to make it optional. This one is could be just managed by Terraform, something like that. Default will be 4 GB for socket. Okay, I need to compare with my TFR here as well. So if you, yeah, I need to compare with my virtual machine as well. So if you look at the socket, the core, okay, this is basically CPU socket. So I will change it to a little bit CPU configuration. It will be an object CPU. No, not CPU. Core socket. Yeah, so that's something changing to that. I think it's default value. I think we just go with one socket, 2 cores, something like that. So we can reduce it a bit. Disk, I think we just go with 1 disk, and no, I don't think it's important enough to put the disk here. But we definitely want to know, it's a map string, I mean, yeah, it's a map string, or rather the map of an object, and we have the name and size in it. Name equals strings, size numbers. Other than that, I'm not thinking anything else I need to care about. So that's pretty good enough. So when we put in that address, oh, it's around, yeah. Default equal to, I guess, just default, maybe. And the size will be 10 GB. And is that a list or something? No, it's just an object. So no, it's a list of objects. So yeah, it's a list of objects. You can just make a list of map. Let me just check the TFR for a second. No, perhaps I mistake it. It's just a list of object, not a map. So I probably just do something like this one instead. The address will be I think the address will be something I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, just go with the IP addresses. Some of them will be different, honestly speaking. Some of them will be different. This one will be Thai string. The default is none. So basically I have to check the none, right? So when I map it with the main.tf here, when I map with the main.tf here, it will be something else. I believe it will be okay. So the name, the question, everything is good for me. I don't have any problem with that. Take a note is okay, VMID is okay, the description is okay. Yeah, memory is okay. CPU is different, so I prefer maybe use cpu.socket, cpu.core, okay, that. The disk is okay, no problem with that. The IP addresses is here, so we have to change it anyways. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I don't think anything else I need to update. The only thing left I need to do is add the version in. The version will be a bit different for the module. Obviously we don't want to add any S3 backend or something like that. We do want to add proxmoxing, and SSH we don't need to care about that as well. And proxmox, we don't need to run anything on tablet here. So I think I have the module ready. Let me just comment the code for a second. Add the module for proxmox VM. So probably my next thing is actually update this virtual machine things into the variable. So definitely the first thing I do is change this one. It should be virtual machine. Source will be modules virtual machine. Depend on the same thing. So I think the only thing different here is the variable, right? That is the most important thing. Differences. So we have the name, which is here, h.key, the VMID, which is this guy, which is okay. I have no problem with that. The take a note is okay. The description is okay. The OS type we don't have it. The memory we definitely the value of memory. The CPU configuration will be socket and then core. So we have to map it a bit. Core, yeah. I don't think we need to care about network and the disk. The disk we actually care about the disk, yeah. So the disk will be this guy. The IP address, I'm not sure. Yeah, we can just put the IP address in. The only thing different that this one will be the different variable. I could make this a lot simpler by keeping the naming convention the same, and so on this one. But for now, I just make it a bit different. So now here is interesting part. After doing the mapping like this one, it looks a lot cleaner than before. But for the destroy connection, I need to make an output out of this one. So the output to be yeah. First of all, I think I should change it to something else. I need to create output. So normally output will be in an output.tf, I think. So first of all, the VMID. I think that is already enough for me to really refront it. For the host name, I think we need to export it as well. Yeah, so I need to output that as well, you know. I think that's pretty good enough. Oh, it's not default, guys. It's not default. Okay, that's pretty much it. This is good enough. I don't think I need to do anything else, but yeah. So I would rather update the equation for this one. Then we still use the main, but the equation will be something else. yeah, just I know it's completed, but yeah, just go with it. The variable I will need to update is one of it, so yeah, I think this one is okay. Something change here is basically I'm trying to add some kind of let me just run an pre-commit out of this one. I will run this one in the next video, so yeah. I think my recording is broken. I'm not sure.